So here I am drinking my coffee, and I know lately what I've been talking about, some people would construe as some kind of political persuasion, whether it's left, right, or left, 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 or right, right, right. And I'm going to let you know, I am neither left or right. Those are the extremists in our society. Because, yes, I have talked about the earth and overconsumption. That seems like a very left, left, left wing type of ideology. However, even left wingers overconsume. The fact that we have so many left wing people in our society that are aging and degrading, who are sitting on piles and piles of wealth with not really doing anything with it to help humanity except do what they're usually doing, speaks to the hypocrisy of the way left. And then I speak about independence. I speak about self-sufficiency. That's a very right-wing kind of mentality. That's what I gravitated towards a couple of years ago when I was promoting Trump. Because I understand the Republican Party side of it, which is self-sufficiency, don't, free handouts are really not the answer and all that stuff. You got to work for what you got. Yeah, I understand all of that. That is yes. However, that side of it, when you're trying to be a pure capitalist, well, not so much pure capitalism versus social, capitalism and socialism, like a mixture, but more capitalist and socialist. Then that's when greed starts creeping in. That's when people forget their morals and their ethics, and it's all about the bottom dollar. Let me turn on the, hold on. And so I'm trying to be now more center. When somebody is on the Jilly Juice, they're going to basically be more self-sufficient than not. They'll learn how to work with society, but not take more than what they really need and not take care of themselves and have too little where they're then living off society. So there's a balance because, yes, even those that don't need a lot, but then they have to go and get it, so they don't have enough, it means that they have to go in and leech off of somebody else. And when somebody has too much to support this person's indulgences, then society has to go and serve them. And then that's where the enslavement of the population comes from, is the fact that you're paying someone to keep your existence going. Okay? But that's why then we have the public utility system where there is an infrastructure to keep humanity going. And then anything else above on top of that, you got to pay for, but at the expense of what? Okay? So you have a car that is pretty much half gas and half electric and is functional. It doesn't have very expensive parts. It's easy to fix. But then you get these cars that are like, millions and millions of dollars. And they need so much maintenance. They need a garage. They need all these things to maintain that $1,000,000 car. That's when you're enslaving somebody to uphold your existence. Because really, your car is not really helping humanity. Your $1,000,000 car is just it's excess. It's a sign of greed, and overfeed. And so, so that sounds very leftist, but that's just kind of what our society right now is, very reptilian. Those that are all about that, it's a very reptilian way. So, there are people in our society that are going to be like the heart and the lungs and the brain, and they're gonna have a lot of resources at their disposal. And then there's gonna be the population that's going to have a certain level of existence. But I mean, for me to be happy, do I need to have a 10,000 square foot house? For me to be happy, my happiness is where I can travel when I want. I work in a job that I like that is, allowing independence, certain amount of freedom. I don't need much to exist in our society. I don't need all the toys or the fancy cars. I just need functional things. I need, running water, a roof over my head, climate control, and the ability to get off and jet off if I want to, and peace and some good food. That's really the extent of my needs. So, if your needs are a lot more than that, then it means you're working for some extravagances. That means that you're paying with your life. But if you're not increasing your life on the back end, then then you're basically sacrificing your life for all of your shit. Okay? So there's one thing to increase your life on the back end while you're trying to maintain the front end. And it's another where, you're diminishing. You have all this stuff that you have that you need to work for and to maintain, and your body is depleting. So in essence, you are giving your life for your toys. And so this is, so I think that's why there's going to be such a balance in our society down the road, why the grid's going to be increasing, and why the evolution is going to be, the innovation is going to be unmistakable. And you're either going to evolve and balance your body out, or the extremes in your body, mind, and spirit will not take to this new evolution. Electricity and action potential are the vetting process. What are we increasing? If you say that people should die, then the electricity is going to give you what you want at a very, very fast rate. Electricity is like magic. You'll get what you want. And if you want to live the evolution, the redistributing of the agonist, antagonist antibodies, and your intelligence, and the releasing of the excess will increase. Your longevity will increase. So the electricity is going to give people what they actually want on the inside. So if you think people should die, then you're going to get what you want sooner than later. And if you think people should live, and you are exemplifying life by balance, by facing your demons, you will get what you want. Remember, be careful what you wish for. And people who are very committed will get what they want. And believe me, people that are in the ground, they wanted to pass away, because that's not only what they've been told, but it's what they've been preparing for their whole life. And so people get what they want when they put their energy and their commitment into something such as life or death. So don't tell me you want to live and then you're going to ignore my information and still keep going down the road you're going, because that's hypocritical. That's hypocritical. Going to the hospital is hypocritical. You say you want to live? Why are you going to the hospital? See? So the next waves of evolution are going to show the hypocrites in our society. You say you want to live, but you're doing everything that is going to counter your life. Well, the electricity is going to bring up all of that, and it's going to increase and give you what you actually want. Life or death, chocolate or vanilla, you choose. And you can't lie to yourself. I mean, you can lie to yourself, but Mother Nature will make an honest person out of you. All right. Bye.